So how are you? I'm good. I'm well. Jesse, have you met Sarah?
Uh, I have met Sarah in the doctor's office yesterday.
Um, can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
You said yesterday that you had I can't remember the number. Days to live. What did
Free. It was free. She said
3?
free.
What did you mean by that?
I have upped it to 10.
Oh. Um, how does that work?
Do you really want to know?
Will knowing get me in trouble?
Do you want it to get you in trouble?
No.
Then no.
Okay. Then well, mostly I'd like to know what that means. Why do you think you only have 10 days left to live, or 3, or any of those?
Because that is the time that he permits.
And he is...
He who cannot be seen. He who has no name.
Why does he only permit you so many days?
He's given me 20 years.
And you're at the end of those?
Yes.
Does that mean that you're 19?
I'm 25. I was 5 when he came into my world. Dictated my life.
So why did speaking with Oak yesterday remove time?
Because he brought up the word love. He said we were in a relationship and that he would let everybody know. That has consequence, as it is not something that is permitted of me.
But all you had to do
And
was
he
tell
was just
him...
doing his, he was antagonizing. He knew what he was doing.
Are you still angry with him?
No, his time will come. Soon enough, as a matter of fact. He carries much burden. And
That
things
is...
follow him. They hunt him. From the sky and from the earth. They look upon him. Misery and pain is the only thing that follows him. But yet he laughs and he smiles. It's very cute.
Yeah, he thinks he's cute too. Hmm. All right, so if the answer won't get me into trouble, how do you regain your time then?
Doing his work.
What kind of a person is he?
Strong.
Just strong, not kind or unkind or cruel or
That is all I am permitted to tell
benevolent?
you of him.
Fair enough.
You have an inquisitive mind, don't you?
Yes.
You're under no harm from me,
Well, thank you.
but I cannot guarantee her, as she is a devious thing.
Well, that's a new word for me, if that referred to me at all.
You carry great burdens as well. Why?
Why do I carry my burdens?
Yes.
Because they're mine to carry.
You have immense love surrounding you, yes?
Yes.
You're the one that I spoke to about the raven.
About Strong Oak, yes.
The raven.
Who is the Raven? We assumed you meant Strong Oak.
Bird. Unsure. A raven's eye watches her from the sky.
Are you talking about Corvus?
What is Corvus?
She is a person that means a great deal to me.
Do you love this person?
Yes.
Potentially.
I'm bringing her up because occasionally she has been called the White Raven.
Hmm. You protect people in the white hat. Heal them.
Mm-hmm. I do my best. I don't always succeed.
Hmm.
But that is what motivates me to do things that I do, yes.
Why are you inquisitive with me?
Well, I wanted to know if Oak was in danger, but I also was concerned that you might be dying of, let me rephrase this.
She was
If-
worried you might have been sick or anything like that.
Yes. If there was something that I could have done to help you, then I wanted to know that.
There is nothing you can do. My fate is sealed far away from you.
But yeah, there was I don't know what happened there. Felt a little dizzy for a minute. Where were we?
I believe we were speaking about a white raven.
All right. And then the world went black.
Yes.
It's not my fault.
What else would you like to know about me? Person who which I do not know?
My name's Molly. Molly Wong. Or Dr. Wong, or any combination thereof.
I shall call you Molly.
That's fine.
And you shall call me Sarah.
All right, Sarah. Where are you from?
A lot of places. Mainly here.
You said you were 5 when this started. Did something happen?
Yes.
Something bad, I'm guessing.
Yes.
I won't make you relive it.
Matters not. What would you like to know?
What kind of, if you can tell me, what kind of things does this person have you do?
To stay alive, I must create terror, torment, pain, death, or sacrifice.
All right, mildly regret asking that. Are you the one who's been painting the town, as it
No,
were?
no,
That's a
never.
relief.
What if I were to tell you it was me?
Well, there's nothing I can do.
But it was not. One thing you should know about me is that I am unable to lie. I will never lie to you.
I remember you said that, or somebody said something like that last night. That's why I believe you. So, if you're not permitted things like love, how is it that Strong Oak had the power to do that to you? If this isn't something that you felt in return?
Because he did not want to hear it. He does not accept that. So he punished me for him saying things that I already said not to say. He was antagonizing. Intentionally.
Oak antagonizing? No way. Do you think he knows something of your nature and that's why?
No, I do not. I think he is lost and drifting in a world that is closing down around him. Choices that he has made, they shall afflict him with death, certainly.
His own or others?
His misfortunes will carry on to others as well, if they have not already done so.
Somebody said yesterday that you read auras. What is that?
Energies around people are referenced in colors, depending on what they mean, their category.
So you can see what somebody's like by looking at them?
Yes,
What did Oak look like to you?
someone I should carve up.
I wish you wouldn't.
I haven't, and I won't. But I would love to split his skin from bone.
I can't pretend that he probably wouldn't deserve it, but what about Jesse? What do you see?
A large element of love, but also entanglement because of burdens in the past, in the present, and oh so many in her future. Her heart will break, unlike it ever has.
Do you
Overall,
know?
she is a good person. She thinks good about people. She's never afraid to put her own self in the way to protect others. Very selfish. They're selfless, excuse me. And very strong.
That sounds about right. So, what?
Nothing.
What would you like to know?
Me?
Yes, you.
I'm quite
Ask-
content with
ask
not
me.
asking you any questions.
Why? You don't want to know about it?
I'm quite content with just leaving you to your business.
All right.
I have another question.
What?
When your time is up, what happens? Do you just fade away?
I have been told that I will fall dead in my footsteps. My blood will cease to pump, my heart will beat very rapidly, causing it to fail. My lungs will extinguish all of its air with one solid breath, and I will fall lifeless to the ground wherever that is, wherever that may be.
Does that scare you?
Why?
It would scare me.
I can't see a sunset. I can only see certain colors. I cannot smell all the smells that you are embracing. I am unable to taste all the flavors of the foods and the fruits and the drinks. I don't experience heat or cold. I don't experience pain. When someone hurts me, I have to fake it so they can feel that they have gotten the upper hand on me. What I wouldn't give to live 1 minute in your life as you.
Is there a way you could?
I hope there is something after this. I hope that I have been good enough to receive something for my pain.
I hope so too.
But I believe that I will sit in a void in a black room until I completely wither away and no longer exist in any form. The only way I can keep myself alive is by doing the things that I am being tasked to do. If I fail him, he takes away. If I do what he asks, he rewards me. Like yesterday, I had 3 days. And this is the biggest reward he has ever given me. Maybe even out of sympathy, I suppose. A woman. She had burdens that she had been carrying for quite some time regarding a lover that she killed. She really wished that she could have killed him differently and made it not so quick. So I hopped aboard a train and we went somewhere to a field of flowers. And I offered her that ability to rectify what she felt she did not do quite right the first time. Because I wanted to help her experience that, to have that release. So I permitted her to slash my torso and stab my chest and leave me for dead upon all the rest. And I was rewarded 7 days for my sacrifice. She was sweet. After she was done with me, she took me to the doctor. The doctor patched me up. left me on my way. And as my reward, I was given 7 days.
What you were saying a little bit ago about not feeling heat or cold or pain, I met someone like that recently.
Who?
His name is Tom Pinch.
Love him.
And, ah. I,
Would you like to get out of the rain?
Please. I helped him. He was in some pain and I was able to take it away. Which, now that I think about it, if he's not able to feel pain, did he really have a headache?
He's 250 years old.
He told me that.
I met him a little while back. I was strolling near his barber shop and I was overwhelmingly intrigued by the energy from within. So that's when I entered the building and I met him. And we talked for a good amount of time. And it was nice. I do miss our conversation. And it has been quite some time since.
He told me he'd been having headaches for 219 years. Which, if that's the case, that's enough to drive anybody mad, but...
I do believe his age is right.
No, that's what he told me, that he was 250, but that the headaches had started 219 years ago.
It's a long time.
It's a long time to be in pain. But he says that I helped him, so...
That is good.
Are you similar, then?
No. I just don't feel pain. You can shoot me, you can stab me, you can rip a limb off my body, and I will not feel it. You can burn me, you can freeze me, and I will have no feeling of such. It's a hell of a way to live.
Excuse me?
Yeah, it is.
Luna.
Hello.
Do any of y'all want to buy some bread, actually, while I have you here?
I still have some that Oak bought me earlier.
Oh. What about you two? You two interested in some bread? Freshly baked, but you can't get better bread than mine. It's freshly baked with some of the finest ingredients in the country.
Oak also brought me some bread from you.
I still
Yeah, I
have my
needed
bread
it.
as
Yeah,
well.
that seems like a waste. It's a waste to keep bread for that long, get stale.
Oh, yeah, I should eat that.
Yep.
Would you like some, Sarah?
I have some. Thank you.
And once you're done eating that bread, you can always come by mine and get another one. You know where I stay.
Will
Bye,
do.
Luna.
Yep.
The theater, right?
I can show you if need be.
I've been there.
The thing is for them weird kids with glasses. I stay by by the gun store.
Okay.
I think you left that bread in your pocket for too long. It sounds very crunchy.
It's supposed to be crusty gray.
Sounds like you're biting into an apple. I really do think you left it in your pocket for too long.
He didn't buy it that long ago. It's just crusty.
I could hear you swallow it.
Does it bother you?
No.
Do you know who is hurting people around Saint Denis?
Which names would you like?
How many are there?
To my understanding, there are 5. Morning Star,
Ah,
Lilith,
Of
Lucifer,
course.
Mara, and 2 others.
that explains the number of children in that painting.
I want to meet them.
Oh, I met Lilith. I'll be honest, she scared me.
I'm not religious. I never have been. I never will be. But their motives seem a little perplexed.
Maybe they're just crazy.
Hmm.
I'm not
They're
religious.
serving something. It's all ritualistic and symbology. There's a reason for it.
I'm Buddhist and we don't believe in any of that, but I have seen some of her work. Aside from the bodies yesterday.
I'm almost done. Be patient.
Are you being hurried along?
Not quite yet.
I don't want to get you into any trouble.
It's fine. Another reason why I don't drink or become intoxicated, because when I do, I don't have any control over myself, and then you meet Beth.
Who is Beth?
Very old spirit that dwells within me.
Is she the reason you can't feel?
Unsure. And I'm not permitted to ask.
I think I might have exhausted myself of questions.
Or you just don't want to come across as rude, so you will ask no more.
All right. Either or.
Probably the latter. Jesse,
Hmm?
you have no questions for me.
One.
Please.
Were you the woman who... how do I put this?
Yes.
You were the one who did that to Ariadne?
Yes.
Okay.
Why?
I needed time. She was the
Alright.
only one who came to my fire alone. I didn't keep her flesh. I just made a simple cut. Normally I take from someone, or I kill them. She was very lucky.
Okay. That was my only question.
What repercussion do you seek? And how did you know?
I only knew of a few people who would have done that to her, and someone else had mentioned your name.
Who?
I'm not going to say, but you'll probably already know.
Test me. Because we had a deal.
Well, if that deal was with Ariadne, you'll be happy to know that she didn't break it.
A deputy.
I've had no conversations with deputies about you.
I already know that Ariadne has filed a police report for me for what I
Ah.
did.
That I did not know.
I hope she stuck to her bargain with me. As if she didn't, that would be very bad.
Oh, I wouldn't know. Because I didn't pry too much into what happened.
Does Teddy know?
Knows who did it?
Yes.
I do not think so.
You must keep it that way for her sake. Because if he knows, she violated our pact. And I'll have to see her again.
Okay.
Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Were there any other questions?
I have no other questions for you.
No.
You could ask me literally anything, Jesse. But yet you choose to ask for someone else. Why?
Because I guess like you said, I'm selfless.
Good.
Are we now subject to your pact?
And what pact would that be?
Not saying who.
In a way, yes. It's all a burden that Ariadne will share.
I don't care about Ariadne.
How about Teddy? Exactly. Do you consider me dangerous or threatening?
No.
Good. Because you would never see me coming. But you have nothing to worry about regarding myself. So I guess we do have a pact.
Yeah.
Right, Jesse?
Hmm?
Wouldn't you agree?
Hmm.
Is that a yes or is that a no?
I'm unsure at this particular moment in time.
How unsure?
It's a yes.
Good. Very good indeed.
Mm.
You believe me when I say that you are under nothing with me, correct? in terms of our conversation?
Yes.
And you?
Yes.
Why such hesitation? Burdens.
It doesn't matter, the answer is still the same. Yes.
No information must ever reach Teddy's ears. No conversation must ever be had relative to that. Your knowledge of that situation remains within yourself and yourself only. And if that pact is ever broken, Bones will be next. Agreed? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Well, then I will bid you an adieu.
Thank you for talking with us.
Thank you for listening. Blessed be.
Hi.
Must be wary of dangers.
Hello there. Hey, come on. Hello.
Danger.
Oh my God. Leave me be, won't you? This ain't real. No, please don't. I can hardly believe that. C'est de la folie. No, why do this?
His time was running out.
No, no.
Bad men always die the quickest. And they always yield the most blood. And they never see it coming. Their faces in the mud. This wretched piece of fucking flesh, how they burn and toil the world. And then they meet me. And they get murdered by this girl. I cleansed another one for you, sir. I hope you will allow me more.
Are you well? Been better. There's your name.
No.
Hey, come on then, man.
That's what they're saying.
Good morning, miss.
It's a difficult life that I lead. Perilous, tormented, chaotic, eclipsed with a small amount of beauty. Thank you for coming along on this little journey to learn a little bit about who I am, what I'm about, and what I represent, and for the little life that I have left, which is now 13 days. 13 glorious days. I hope to see you in the next one as well. We'll see you soon. Au revoir.